brass side mount guides. You can make your little subfolders and organize your materials and make it a little easier to spot what you're looking for by breaking it down into smaller groups. You can do the same thing for doors right here as well. And then now this section right here with your subfolders, you do have the ability to change the order and do in whatever order you want to see them in. And then if we got a door that we want to come in, let's go back to Jim's doors here. And let's say we wanted to get the slab doors right here. All right, well, maybe we don't want to do that. Let's go to routed MDF and let's see what we got here. Flat panel routed MDF. Don't have a lot in here. There we go. Okay, so whatever, right here, let's go, I don't know, the applied style right here. Actually, let's see if we can get more than one. No, it's not going to let me do them but one at a time. So right here, we could come in, I think, and you can move them. Destination folder. All right. So we probably would want to do this first. If you were wanting this to be in another catalog, you probably want to copy it and then get the copy, and then you could move that to whatever you wanted to. So we could come right here, or we could tell it to go to Joe Mama's doors, and we could tell it to go under slabs, and we hit OK, and now it's no longer here. We moved it over into our new folder. So moving the doors over, you can definitely do that, and like I say, make a copy of it, because you don't want to, unless you want to move the original out of where it is over to the other catalog. By doing a copy, then you can still leave the original where it was if you're not certain, or you're still, playing around with it. Now here we could come back in, and we could come to properties, and then we could come right there, and that's where we could take the copy one off of there. And then you'd have, whatever door you want in this catalog as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think going through finding the doors that you always use, you can create your new door catalog, compilation or whatever you want to call it, Jim's doors, shoot them over there, and then have that one. Now, let's see here. Hold on just a second. Let's say we come here, and we don't have catalog properties. There we go. Okay, catalog properties. Let's do this. If we do that and we do an underscore in front of it, let's see what happens when we start our job here. Yeah. Get our doors. Click our door style. Hit the drop down. All right, we could probably use like
looks like he used a dot to get the other one to go to the top.
Yep.
0.5.
Although that's probably for half an inch, but that dot goes right up there. So yeah, we could use a dot or a space or something like that and put it right up there, and then you could kind of control it.
Yeah, because you can't put a half in there if it's a half inch thick.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they won't let you do it with a slash, I don't think.
What's the best way to show that then, you think? If you can't use a slash?
Right here, 0.5 would be fine.
But 0.5 is always going to bring it to the very top.
Yeah. So you could, or you could do this.
Do 0.5.
You could do that. Yep. Or you could come back in and you could do, let's go find it right here. You could do 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 would work. That would keep it down a little bit. It still would stay near the top because it does numbers before letters, but specialty characters go before numbers. So the underscore then would be the top one. You could come in here to this one, and you could do it like this one. That would work. Or
okay.
let's see if the slash would work.
It won't. Maybe it will
won't?
now, but it didn't before.
Yep,
It works, huh?
it works. So now when we come into our job, with that being a 1, once again, that's still going to be up near the top,
Mm-hmm.
but it won't be the absolute top one, because now the only specialty character we have in a door catalog is Joe Mama's with an underscore in front of it. So that one is now going to be your first one.
Underscores are going to go to the top. A space is
Yep.
going to go behind that, I guess.
Space, I think, would be right there too. Don't know if that would take preference over the underscore or not. Let's find out. All right, we'll go create a new catalog, and then this is going to be space. All right, so now we got Joe Mama's 2. Okay, so now let's see how it would organize that when we went in and started our job. And if you notice the order in the door catalog and the order right here when you go, and this is really, to me, this is the one that matters, because when you go to actually use it and select it, that's where that order makes a difference. Okay, it's going to ignore the space, which sucks. So you'd have to do an underscore or a dash or something like that. Maybe the period might come in before. I don't know about space. I don't know how it's going to alphabetize specialty characters. That's kind of a tough one to figure out. See, it took it out. So you can't just use a space.
So if you wanted to rename that right now, how do you rename that one? Just go right where you're at.
Right. Yep.
Properties.
Pull
Okay.
it up.
Got it.
Catalog properties, and then let's put a dot in front of it and see what that does for us. And there we go. Okay, now that we got that, we'll come in and let's see what. I don't know which one will be higher in the alphabetically. Apparently the dot.
Because what'd you have in front of June? Just an underscore, or the second Joe?
Yeah, and notice the underscore doesn't show up right there.
No, it doesn't.
But it's there in the name. I think that's probably why the space got taken out, because it edits it a little
Keep
bit.
them all there and just put the underscore under 3 of them, and the 3 catalogs that we use all the time will be right at the top.
Exactly. Or a period in front of them, either way.
Yeah.
Now I've had some people come in and punctuation, you just have to see what it puts before other punctuation marks. Just I don't know how it's going to alphabetize those, but I've had some people come in and they'll start out with numbers, and so they'll put like a 1 for the first catalog, 2 for the next one, and so if you do numbers, those will still go before letters, but then numbers are kind of easier to figure out what order they're going to show up in.
Right. I like numbers.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you work with woodworking and laying out cabinets, and you don't like numbers, you're kind of in a bad position.
Right. That everything about the door catalog, you think?
Yeah, not too much of it. You can still, just like other catalogs, you can move stuff around. Like I say, I'd definitely make a copy before you move it. Otherwise, you're moving the original from wherever it is, and then you can come back and just clean up what you don't want. We'll delete that one right